Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Stock Day. Let's discuss about what we can expect tomorrow for Nifty, Bank Nifty, and some stocks. And we also go through what happened today and a little bit. So we are clearly told we have given somewhere around this level. We have support around 960 to 950 levels. We said, but in the morning it did around 990 and reversed nicely to 150. And at 150 crossed, we have had the resistance of another resistance about 230 to 240 level. So Nifty exactly touched that level and reversed from there. So we are still bearish, like every rise we are willing to sell. That is what we told. And even now we are in the same phase. Whenever you get a high opportunity, it is good to sell even now. So if we look for tomorrow, we have two type of possibilities. Let's briefly discuss about two possibilities here. So one is here this trend line support. This will act as a resistance that is coming to around 230 to 250 levels again. Means it will be extending to that level by 250. So 240 to 250 will act as a resistance tomorrow also. And the first resistance is around 150, the 140 to 150 level. And above this, the next level is 240. The maximum possibility is 300 levels for the coming 1-2 days. So this 300 levels is not taken. So we can go for a fresh shots here. And where eventually we can see new low in the coming days or coming weeks. So for tomorrow, if you see, so this will act as there is a possibility of forming a head and shoulders also. Like if you see, like it is clearly formed a shoulder here, and it formed a head, and this about to touch this line, but it is not touched. So tomorrow, if it is touched this line, so we can expect movement up to 150 level again. So this 150 level is not breached, and we can go for a shot, which each will eventually bring Nifty to 22,800 levels, or the breaking of this level. So again, another 400, 500 points of fall will be seen. It is not going to happen tomorrow itself, but there is a possibility of these levels coming in the coming days. So one is possibility is head and shoulder formation. So if this level is hold 950 hold, then we can expect up to 150. If 150 is not broken, then we can see downfall from there. So it will form a eventually second shoulder, and that can bring to 22,900 levels for Nifty. And second possibility is this one, like coming to means holding this support of 950 to 23,000 and bouncing back to 150 levels, and up to 230 levels also possible if it is breached 150 for 1-2 days. So we have two possibilities here. If 150 is not broken and not sustained and clearly not able to sustain about this level, we can short here. Only above this level, we can go for another 250 level. So there's a possibility of 150 breaching and touching 250 levels, or another possibility is forming head and shoulders, completion of second shoulder, which is coming to 150 levels and falling back. So these are the two possibilities we are seeing for the Nifty. And next, if you see Bank Nifty, so we have seen like it is already formed a shoulder. Means no, it is shoulder length. It is already touched. So tomorrow we have to see it is also going to form head and shoulders or not. So if these levels are hold 49,250, we can expect movement up to 49,700. And if it is not breached and eventually fall back to 49,250 and even to this lower levels of 48,740, and breaking of this level will bring another 600 to 1,000 points of fall in the bank. So this is the one possibility. And second possibility is if this level is broken in the morning, so we can fall up to 48,900 levels here. If this 48,900 holds, again we can expect some bounce. Or if it is holding this level, we can see up to 49,700. If 49,700 also breached, then 49,800 levels will be acting as a resistance. Above this, 50,000 will act as a very, very good resistance. We are not expecting it to move beyond 50,000 tomorrow. So if it's coming to this level, anywhere this level, and not sustaining any of these levels for some time, so we can short for the bank. So this is what we can expect for bank. And next we'll see TCS, Tata Consultancy Services. So it is clearly from 4,000 levels, we are in downtrend and we are expecting somewhere around 3,800 levels to 3,840 levels in the coming days. So it is slowly daily, like 1.5% daily, it is falling. Every rise it is facing a selling pressure. So this feels adjoin this level. So this is coming to somewhere around 398078 levels. So until and unless this level is breached, there is no fresh buying will come in the TCS. So only above this, we'll see fresh buying. Anytime, any time it is touching this trend line and not sustaining above, we can sell it for sure. So next, if you see the immediate resistance for TCS is 3957, and above this we can see up to 3980. So 3960, as long as it is trading below, we can see much lower levels. And yesterday also we discussed it can touch around 3,900 and to 3,910 levels. So we can see somewhere around 3904 it made and it is bounced a bit. But overall it did the target of 3,900. And now this 395657 will act as a very, very good resistance for tomorrow. And above this only 3980 we can see 7880. Only above this level we can see fresh buying. Until and unless above this below this levels we can short it every high. So eventually it can fall back to 3860. If 39 holds, means 39 is also broken, then 3,900 is also broken. We can see up to 3860 fall till 3860 for TCS. Next, we look into Infosys. So Infosys also we are clear after filling the gap, it is started falling. So approximately from 1920 to 1835, it has fallen. So approximately it is around 6% approximately it has fallen. Hope you have enjoyed this bearish rally in the Infosys. So now for tomorrow we can see somewhere around 1850 to 53. So this will act as a resistance, immediate resistance. Above this level, it can go up to 1877. So as long as this level is not breached, 1850 to 53, so you can sell it for 1832, which was the previous demand zone where it has started rallied from here to 1922 levels. So these levels will be acting as a resistance for tomorrow, 1852. As long as this 1852 is not breached, then we can see fall up to 1832. If 1832 is held, then we can see some kind of bounce. In the morning also, if it is holding 1832, so you can expect a bounce to 1855 levels because it is kind of double bottom it will be forming or some support zone where the buyers are sitting. So they don't let it fall immediately. So there is a possibility of bounce also. So this 1832 level is not breached, we can expect to 1855. If 1852 is not breached, then we can expect to 1832 levels again. Only above 1850 to 53, we can expect about 1875 to 77 levels in the INFI. Next, we'll look into SBI. So for SBI, if we draw the supports and resistance tomorrow, so we have very good support around 721. So 721 below, it can fall back to 715 or even lower. So on upside, we have very good resistance at 737. As long as this 737 is not breached, there we cannot see any good buying in this. So if 737 breach, then only there is a momentum and very good positive strength. Then only we can expect momentum till 752. So for any reason, we are not expecting to move beyond 752 for SBI in the coming 1-2 days. So this 737 is not breached, so you can fall back to 720 and 720 below, it can go to 715 or even lower levels. So for tomorrow, this 737 will act as a key level for SBI. So next is ICICI. So ICICI also we clearly told every rise is a good to sell. So this is also forming like a kind of double bottom here. So this will act as a good support even tomorrow, 1245. So as long as this 1245 is held, you can expect some bounce. So that can bring to this level somewhere around 1261. And maximum possibility is 64. and above that we can see 66, 67. So these three levels, 62 to 1261 to 67, there are three resistances. So we don't expect this will be breached tomorrow. As long as it is trading below these levels, it can fall back to 1246, 45 levels, and below this 1245 we can see 1236 for ICSA. So these are the levels for Nifty, Bank Nifty and stocks tomorrow. Mark the levels and trade the levels, and have a wonderful day tomorrow.